Ahoy there! So we're back at White Sands where we actually started this video channel. And we've got a new toy. Let's see how it works out. Okay, so it's a pretty popular weekend out here at White Sands, so we're going to try not to be too rude to anyone. What we got going here is we've got the new, well heck, I'm not going to try to do a review of the DJI Air2S. That's what it is. Look at that baby right there. Looks just like a Porsche. See, with the headlights and the hood, engine in the back, the whole schmear. What we're going to try to do is we're going to go ahead and fire up this Air2S, and we're going to fly around. Now, we have to remain 500 feet below the clouds, and as you guys can see, the clouds are only at about 800 feet, which means we can only go up 5, 6, 7, 8. We can only go up 300 feet and remain legal under 107 guidelines. Let's fire this baby up. I'm running an ND4 filter, the type that comes with the Flymore kit, non-polarized, because it is super glary. Let's see what happens. See if we can get you some cinematic, cool-looking stuff out here at Menasha Bay, Kodiak Island, Alaska. Yeah, this is the first time flying it. So I've got my return to home set at 200 feet because these trees are, well, hopefully I'm guessing right at 200 feet. Obviously our max altitude, I'm not going to go over 300. Let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Now that's that beeping noise, that was the collision avoidance. And this has collision avoidance, not just collision detection. So, I'm going to start filming and let's see what we got around here. So far, so good. It's doing a real nice job. Got a little bit of overexposure up there in the sky. Wow, this thing's fast.
So yeah, you're almost right over it, right?
Uh-huh. Whoa. I'm in FPV mode. Hang on.
What does that mean?
It means when I swerve left or right.
What does FPV mean?
First person view. So, I just updated our home point to be where I am. I'm making sure, now I'm trying to make sure, I don't want it to be able to fly sideways because that's the only auto collision that doesn't work.
Because there are no sensors on the sides.
Right. It's got them everywhere but the sides. Now I'm just making sure all my settings are right.
It's cool, you can see the light. I don't even know if I'm going to capture this. Do you want me to catch it? Or you got it?
Sideways flight isn't working.
Well, you told it to shut it off, remember?
Oh, that's right.
So you're going to explain what happened?
So, it's a stupid problem. But what I'm running into, when you go into the safety screens to set everything up, I don't know how to get out of these screens. Only way I know how is to turn it off, which is not the proper thing.
Especially when you're flying. You know?
Yeah, which is why I brought it home.
Does this come with an instruction manual where you could look it up?
It does.
Or is it more phone specific?
It does, and I'll figure it out.
Take off.
Boy, that thing flies fast.
Okay, I got one beach shot, and then we're gonna have to pick it up.
Hold on! Wait. Got it! That's nerve-wracking. Larry's new toy. You have to go over where Morgan is. It's shallower over there. Or turn around and I'll... Okay. Oh, we'll see if this is shallow enough. You can see the tide is coming in. So pretty soon this whole beach will be underwater again. On really low tides, you can walk out there quite a ways, and the reason why this is called white sands is, well, because of the white sand that's mixed in, which makes some really cool marbled patterns. Kind of like these.
Alright, so my first battery down on the Air2S. Ooh, landing light. What are my first impressions as a non-professional drone pilot? Because let's face it, every impression out there are professional guys. Here's my take. I don't care what all the pros say, DJI Fly app, when you're flying this thing, is definitely more complicated than it is with the Mini. I mean, considerably more complicated, to the point where I'd say it's kind of difficult. Here on the Fly, I went to change some of my safety settings. I couldn't figure out how to get out of that. Now, am I an old man who's not very good with drones? Yes, but you're my target audience. Old dudes who aren't that good with drones. This thing is pretty complicated. Like I said, I've got an ND4 filter on there, which, by the way, I had to look this up. To get them on and off, you turn them an eighth of a turn and then they come out. Overall impressions, like I said, it's very capable, but it's not anywhere near as easy to fly as a Mini, and maybe that's because it's just a more complex drone, but I have some more learning to do. This one is not like the Mini where I can just pull it out 2 months later and fly it like it's nothing. I think this one you need a little bit of maintained currency for you guys who fly regular aircraft. I don't know what kind of videos you guys are gonna have, but we love bringing you along. We're sorry that the bus trip last week didn't work out, but hey, we can't do anything about spring in Alaska, right? If it's buried in snow, it's buried in snow. Still fun to bring you guys along, and again, we appreciate the community effect. Really, there's over 700 of you now who watch this. Then we have another 1,000 or so lurkers, but I'm not talking to you guys. So anyhow, thanks a lot for coming along, and remember, be kind.